As of January 9th, 2025, Flint has gone 3,912 days without clean water.
And you are.
Are we?
Do they see us?
Okay.
Happy New Year, everyone.
Hello, everybody. Happy New Year.
Yeah, that's right.
The
Welcome.
pearls are back.
That's right. And welcome back. Welcome back.
we're
Thank
back.
you all for tuning in. What do we want them to do? Like, share, subscribe.
Follow us on YouTube, Facebook.
That's right. Tell
We're
them.
not on Twitter yet, but
Wherever we go,
Look
follow
for
us.
follow us.
But yeah, Happy New Year, and thank you all for tuning in. We have a lot to talk about.
Yeah.
But okay, that's you.
What is going
But you know what? Before we get started, I do think we should just take a moment to acknowledge what is going on in California.
Absolutely.
And send our, prayers. They have places you can send money for help for what's
For
taking
safety.
place in California. People are losing their homes, their lives, can't find people.
I know that we do on several platforms that are follow Flint politics. We do have several members that follow us on a regular basis. So we do want you guys to just reach out and let us know that you're okay. Because although we don't see you every day, you are kind of like extended family. Just hit us in the DMs, or even on this page right now, if you're watching, just let us know that you're okay. I know there's several people out there, so just we're concerned, but we want you guys to make sure that you guys are safe.
Right.
Right. As you were concerned with us about our water.
Mhm.
Our water.
And we know a lot of people here that have family out there.
Absolutely.
That have family out there.
And even if you don't know anybody, you hate to hear people losing their life's work, their homes,
their lives, family members.
Yes.
Right. They said they're going to have to do searches for people.
So many losses.
Right.
So many levels. So we're praying for you.
Exactly.
We're praying with you. And if you do have some information, maybe we can put it on the Facebook page later.
Yeah.
If somebody knows a national platform that we can donate to.
Yeah.
Yeah, because there's some question that the insurance companies are.
Some insurance companies are canceling people.
Correct. So it's really very serious.
Right.
Well, usually how it.
Well, there you go. That's true.
Name the company so we know.
Mm-hmm.
Because whenever you need one, you need them.
Right.
You really
But I thought before we jumped into some of these other topics, we should take a moment because that is just so serious.
Okay. So
yes.
Good news. The Tigers.
Yeah, good news. The Lions.
Lions.
What about those Lions?
I know about them Lions.
Lions.
I got my pearls.
NFC.
Okay. Look. So
that is so elegant. Wow.
Yeah, that is a nice cup.
You know what? I'm gonna have to tell you who made this.
Okay.
In case anybody wants one.
Okay.
His name is Keith Darrow. And I'm gonna tell you how to find it.
Okay, let me just
Keith, I want one if you're watching.
I know it. Okay, if you want to get one, and he does more than the Lions, he does a lot of different kind. But on Instagram, he's at King Deuce 07. At King Deuce
07.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm gonna turn it this way
so you can see that lion. On Facebook, he's Keith King Deuce Darrow, DARROUGH the second. I'm gonna have to have Landon put that in the chat.
Yeah, you're gonna have to have him put it in the chat.
Here, I'm gonna give it to him so he can have it. I'm gonna pass that around, but I do like
nice cup.
Is it 07?
07.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you.
We're having a fight at the house about this.
I know that.
It's not mine.
She's trying to adopt
And it's
me.
Miss.
Wait a minute, whose cup you just stole? Alana?
Nope.
Not Mr. Rex.
Not
Nope.
Mr. Rex. You just stole
But Adrian took it from him, and I took it from her.
And whose shirt do you have
Rex.
on?
Rex, we gonna
This
get
is
your
mine.
cup back. We gonna get
This is
we gonna,
mine.
Rex, we gonna make her bring your cup back.
It might be. It might
I'm
not
wearing
be,
it.
but I'm wearing it.
Right, I'm wearing
The Lions will make you do anything.
There you go.
Yes.
They're winning,
All right.
and we're going to the Super
Rex.
Bowl.
Yes.
Okay.
Rex, we gonna make her stay out your clothes and give you your cup back.
Adrian took it from him. I took it from her.
It's all in the family. All in the family.
When he tell the story, he gonna say, Karen got my cup.
So if you want one, Keith Darrell, and we're gonna put his information in there. Young Keith. That's
Well,
what we
yeah.
call him.
So yeah, we are not the ever suffering Lions fans anymore. We
Nope.
have so maybe we can make it to the Super Bowl.
Elevation.
Yeah.
Baby, we there.
We gonna-
well,
Well, we gonna make it to the Super Bowl.
We're gonna make it to the Super Bowl.
So shout out to the Lions
That's
I
right.
want to say
for a
What you
phenomenal
wanna say?
one thing about the Lions fans, when we weren't winning, because this all ain't new, okay? When we weren't winning any game,
Right.
we stayed down. Okay, this is the first time if the Lions make it into the Super Bowl. This is the first time ever in history that they went to the Super Bowl.
Wow.
So we're gonna claim it.
Wow.
Yeah, we claiming it.
Yeah.
That's right.
Name it and claim it.
Okay, and for all of you haters,
Oh no!
Wait, all right.
all of you Lions haters,
Clutch your pearls and
And
get your
get
glasses.
gone and
Get your
and gone,
glasses.
That's right.
because we coming. We coming. We coming. We
That's
picking
right.
up. We coming.
He said for
No.
all of them.
Yeah.
Look, I don't know how you
So
can
now
be a
that we got
Lion
that
hater,
out
but
of the
okay,
way.
we got that out of our system.
Yeah.
Quick comments.
Yes.
You have B. Marie. I'm here. Hello.
Hey.
We got Sheena Beckton. Hey, ladies.
Hey.
Melissa Zambrinsky. Hello, ladies. Happy New
Hey.
Year.
Melissa.
I
Here.
said I gotta be up early in the morning.
Melissa, you the hardest working woman in Flint, girl.
You
We gonna keep you on
And
too
we
late.
honor
I'm gonna
you.
keep you up late.
And we
Mr. Jean says hello, ladies.
What's up? What's up?
Sheena said yes, thousands were dropped for this very reason. State Farm, I believe, was one of them.
She's calling names.
Yep, we need.
AD Marie said,
Hey.
hey, go Lions.
That's right.
And Landon Hendricks said, to get the Lions tumbler, call 810-814
That
0574 and say the Pearl sent you.
that's
That's
right.
All right.
That's
the
right.
pearl.
We
Pearl
said-
Trencher.
That's right.
Mhm.
But there
Dr.
is.
Jean said, I'm gonna be the hater and say y'all not going.
We going.
Oh.
We're winning.
You can't be
Yeah,
a,
you just stay in between them two lines on the road, and we got this. Okay, we got this.
Tanya Burns show says,
Sorry.
good evening, ladies.
hey, Tanya.
Burns,
Tanya.
y'all.
Girl.
So
So we got that out. Okay.
Yeah, we got that out.
Okay.
Okay. So
What?
now we want to talk about one of our inspirational women that have just been.
I'm mad.
I'm mad.
Okay,
too.
how about that?
I'm mad.
I'm
too.
mad. But we're talking about, you know what? We were talking about different things going on. Now, let me say I was watching the Lions game. But you know, you can
We
always
had priorities.
Right.
We had to
You
go
know, I
back.
had to go back. I had to go watch I was watching the Lions that night.
Yeah.
So that's right. Thank you. And Viola Davis. I love Viola Davis.
Oh,
I mean, I
Davis.
love
You
Viola
act
Davis.
Viola. They can do what they want
One of
to
the queens.
That's right.
She's the queen
is
right
a
now.
queen.
Yeah.
And she on the Golden Globes.
say.
She won the Cecil B. DeMille Award.
Lifetime.
Which
And
is
that's
a
like-
lifetime achievement
If
award.
you're for the
Yeah.
Oscars,
And
it's
world-
that kind of
Yeah.
equivalent.
And worldwide.
And
And
she's an EGOT also.
Yes.
say it.
She's an
Mhm.
EGOT.
Mhm.
And they didn't air it during the show. They
Of
didn't
course
air
not.
her acceptance speech during the show. They put it on the Golden Globe YouTube channel.
Let me say, I'm gonna clutch my pearls. I'm gonna go on and clutch my pearls. But I'm not shocked. We know what kind of treatment we get as Black women. We saw it with Clarissa Shields. We've seen it with our girl Simone Biles. She's finally getting her flowers.
Mhm.
But This is how they treat us.
And the salaries
I mean,
are
but
not
how did they
commensurate.
did not show it? How do you not show
Mhm,
her
mhm.
and getting that award
That's right.
from the
So-
Golden
But
Globe?
you show a
Lifetime
regular
Achievement
person,
Award.
a Demi Moore or something.
They
and
showed
they
other.
normally show that. That's like
That and that's the thing. That's one of the things that
That's
they
the
normally
diss.
show.
That's the
And
diss.
so, you know, she talked. I went and watched it, and I think we're gonna put the link in here. If you need to go watch it.
Yeah.
Go watch
Yeah.
because she talks about the struggle she had
Yeah.
growing up and all of the challenges and adversities that she faced, and then she finally, you know,
here.
she's arrived.
Yeah.
Right.
And it was interesting because Ted Danson was there. They
Mhm.
didn't show him, and I loved Cheers.
Mhm.
Yeah,
I
I
like
was
it.
I was a Cheers. I
Yeah,
love
yeah,
where
yeah,
everybody
yeah.
knows
Mhm.
your name.
Yeah.
And when he got up to give his acceptance speech, he just talked about being happy to be in the room with her and what a
Wow.
privilege that was. And when she
Wow.
finished, he went up and hugged her. And Meryl Streep was there supporting her.
Meryl Streep
And
always
it was really
Yeah.
nice. But for them to not do that,
Yeah. And I can't use the 4-letter word, right?
which one?
Racism. That's not.
That's
That's
not
not
a
a four-letter
four-letter
word.
word.
That is a definition
I mean,
of
yeah.
absolute
And
racism,
we,
you
and we
know?
have to be honest with ourselves, okay? Because y'all know I'm a straight shooter, and I passed a new year's resolution in case I seem kind of sedated. But the bottom
Uh-oh.
line is this: this
9 days
country
in, y'all.
is built and standing on and thrives on racism.
Yeah.
Okay,
Does.
on every level.
Oh, yeah.
Corporate America,
Systemic
Hollywood,
racism.
the music industry.
Yeah.
Okay, your local neighborhood, you know, your neighbor, your neighbor, we know how they do us. Just like they have the issue with when people were appraising your homes. If you
Oh, right.
people were
Yeah.
sending white people for their appraisal so that it appraised their property right. That's just how they
Take
do
down
us.
pictures of
Like
your
our black
family and your
Yeah.
black pictures.
And then it's just like look
So-
at all the black artists that we're talking about. They don't make the money that their white ones do, and they're
Well,
working twice as
And
hard.
what
to
they
rise.
said, they talked about even the designers, the fashion
Yeah,
designers, when they
yeah.
don't show certain people.
Yeah.
A lot of times, those black fashion designers have done some of those
Right, but they
those
don't
outfits, and you
announce
don't get to see it.
Yeah. And the
And so
lighting.
they
and the
didn't
perfect-
get to, for them to.
Mhm.
That was a diss.
Yeah, it
Well,
That
was.
was a diss.
and you're right. Speaking of designers, because you know who I thought would be world renowned, and maybe they are. I don't follow art that closely, but the artist that painted Barack Obama's picture of him sitting in
Yeah.
that chair like
Mhm.
a king, with the,
Mhm,
Mhm.
mhm.
baby, if he ain't painting everybody's mural and all
Yeah.
over the world, he
Yeah.
better be. But I don't think he is.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
I mean,
Mhm.
that picture was beautiful.
And you're speaking of muralists. How many muralists in Flint were black? I mean, as we speak about these things, I always want to bring it back home
Mhm.
in my conversation because I don't know how many there were.
Well,
And I
If
want to
someone
know
knows,
that.
let us know.
Yeah.
Yep, if you know
please
some black
post it.
muralists out there,
Yeah.
definitely.
Right.
Let
Let
us
us know.
but let
Yeah.
me be the first to say this since you got to bring it back home.
Okay.
You won't ever hear about them. I don't care how great they are, because Flint is a hub for bigotry and racism. Starting with the auto industry,
Mhm.
with our local politics, is so bigotry till they send our own, and our own go along with it. Like we had one gentleman who was supposed to support a black woman in a position because it was her time. She served her time. She's put in the work, and he's right here in the black community. And we look up, and he voted with 3 white Republican men. But you're sitting in the black community wanting our support, wanting our votes, but yet you're stifling our voice. But I've also seen in the UAW how the blacks will roll with the whites. No, they're beating you out of your overtime, but because they're working 7 days a week, 12 hours a day, this is a I'm going to get mine, I can care less about you town, and it's becoming a I'm going to get mine, I can care less about you country. And we see that because of what has went on in Hollywood, local politics, not
right.
just in our community.
No, all over.
Yeah, because
Mhm.
because now that a situation has happened, we're gonna take it. Now that a situation's happened in mine, somebody bought a house from somebody and didn't disclose it, and now that was
Girl,
on
what
the
are you
news.
talking about?
Did you see that?
No, I didn't see it. I said, what are you talking about?
So the my community college current board president of the college did not disclose that she purchased her new home from one of the board members' daughters, and it came forward. So why wasn't she forced to step down at that point,
But,
immediately at that point, but she wasn't.
okay.
So they had to pay $300,000 for Dr. Beverly because they didn't want her to remain there at the college as a president. So they hired this woman
Get
who
rid of the
is,
black woman.
so they hire in this white woman who does all these things before she's even been there 6 months.
And they trying to
And she's still there.
and they try to shh. But see, and I'm gonna say this about
And their lawyer quit at that meeting when that came forward. He's like, nope.
okay, but
I'm
let me
not
say this.
participating
Now
in
you
this.
see how when it happened over there with that white board predominantly white, how
Well, they were
immediate action-
Trumpers.
Well, immediate action and
They were what?
Trumpers.
okay,
Oh,
let me say,
oh,
immediate
right.
action was taken and Channel 12's covering it. Well, Joyce Ellis McNeil, Laura McIntyre, along with some board with another woman that worked for administration, openly in an open meeting admitted to having an illegal meeting, blessing a secretary with $61,000 instead of her $6,100 payout. Nobody ran over there and said a word. Joyce Ellis McNeil.
Well, things are covered, whatever they want to cover.
That's right. As late as
Yeah.
yesterday,
yeah,
Mayor Weaver at the court, they were not having open meetings. They were having, they took the
Well-
city council. Go ahead.
Well, you said they were not having open meetings. Do you remember when first ward council person was on the news, Leon L. Alameen,
Mhm.
and he said, "I wish we could just go
by
away
ourselves.
and by
When
ourselves."
nobody
And
looks.
said, that's a violation of the Open Meetings Act, and you have a reporter that doesn't even question that. But
She can't put him on the
she-
spot like that. Then
but
he
that's
look
a question you
incompetent.
should
Then
be
he look
asking as a
incompetent.
reporter doing your
But she
job.
can't-
I don't care.
He walked in
She
front of
looked,
man.
but she looked incompetent not
Well, she-
I
answering
was
that
about to say she
question.
probably didn't know he was violating
Well,
open
when
meetings
is
act.
Channel 12 be competent like
So,
Channel
okay, so
12 is-
that's the media that's not doing their job. What about the courts? What about the
Mm,
lawyers?
I tried
That's
to
the
recall
problem.
Joyce on that. And they you should have seen the share. And she's also given away over $500,000 on a lawsuit where she had complete immunity from. And nobody's mentioning it. The only person speaking on it is little old me. See, these type of things happen every day in our community. Heist in the
But we
bag.
talk about it. But
Jimmy-
we
Well,
talk about it.
That's
We're
why
gonna put
here,
it
'cause
out
we
there.
got- We
We're
got
putting
things
it
we
out
want to
there.
talk about.
Yeah.
Go
Yeah,
ahead.
things we want to talk about.
What else?
What else we got?
So-
Oh, whoops.
Real quick.
We're gonna get
Yeah.
the comments.
So we have Sheena B saying showing love on the YouTube side.
Thank you.
Jay Richburg says hello, happy New Year.
Happy New
New
Year.
Year.
Hey,
We
Miss
got
J.
Sheena Beckton said LOL Stephanie, it's more at the top. Kathleen King said hello Queens.
Hey,
Hello.
Kathleen.
Miss J said we saw it with you, Carol. The audacity and disrespect was outrageous, but the karma is dealing with the squatter.
Ooh.
Tasha
Yeah.
Lynn said good evening, ladies. We got Yup. She said it didn't make any resolutions. It's whatever.
That's a good one.
It's whatever.
But they're not, it's not resolutions, it's life changing.
It's
We're gonna make life
Life
changes.
changing.
Okay. Life
Life-changing
and
business.
resets for 2025.
Bree Johnson says hello, ladies.
Hey.
Sheena says racism is a part of every facet of American society,
It
city
is.
planning and development to infrastructure
Yes.
to societal norms.
Yeah.
Right.
Racism is intertwined somewhere. Ms.
Mhm.
Richburg says, like Malcolm X once said, they'll get our own to do the bidding.
Oh,
Right.
They do.
Woo.
They do.
Our
Around
city
here they
council is
are.
using white supremacy tactics too.
Oh, yeah, they've been
Absolutely.
sued. Yeah, they been talking about dealing with us.
Absolutely.
Somebody said, Miss Taylor is looking younger and younger.
Thank you. Thank you.
I'm
Thank you.
jealous.
This is our she's got to find the youth.
That's right.
We
Oh,
gonna
thank
be
you,
just
thank
like
you,
her.
thank you. Well, you know, black don't crack.
That's right.
Absolutely. It does not.
Ms. Richburg says the squatter. Sheena says it doesn't make any sense how beauty and it doesn't make any sense how much beauty and wisdom is up there. Miss Taylor is just a doll.
Mm-hmm.
Sheena Beckton said, she said Sheena Beckton, she's beautiful. The Tanya Burns show said, woo, this is the tea, keep spilling.
Tanya, we're trying to catch up with you. What are you talking
Yes,
about?
I'm trying to keep up with
She
you.
gonna feel-
Do it all by
She
herself.
know.
And she gonna have a diagram and some
And a
PowerPoint.
whiteboard.
Yeah, and a board just
At the end of the show, it's like clean up on aisle 1370, 79.
And behind the cleanup, it's been 3,912 days that Flint hasn't had clean water.
Say that.
As of January 9th, 2025, Flint has gone 3,912 days without clean water.
All right, y'all, we back.
Okay, you know what? It's cold out. I need a vacation. I need to go someplace hot.
Hot.
We'll be going to the Gulf of America.
And where is that? Where is that?
We're going to the Gulf of
Where is
America.
that?
There is so much.
Stupidity.
You
Stupidity.
cannot make this stuff.
You can't make this stuff up.
But then let me bring that home.
Okay,
Just
bring
a
it
little
on.
bit. You know,
Oh, go
on the
ahead.
corner of Hamilton and North Street, where the park was,
Uh-huh.
I drove past there before Christmas. Those trees are gone. It was like it was never there. It's just all level. They just took it away. So there never was a park there. There never were any trees there. And it's just set to be polluted. They're going to put asphalt on it. Ashley Capital. With the condolence, support, and encouragement of Flint government.
Ashley Capital getting pimped up, pimping this black community out. And we got our little black leaders. Y'all don't need nothing. You don't need no windows. You don't need no roof.
You
What
don't
does
need-
And you don't
what
need a
does
park.
Ashley Capital think they need? What do you think they need, Ashley Capital? We don't care what they say. So what? You got cancer, ma'am. Go to
Yeah,
Raleigh.
right.
Ashley Capital, what they don't need clean water. What do they
You know
need?
what?
They
I
don't
don't
need
blame-
parks.
You know what? I don't blame Ashley Capital.
I'm not blaming them.
See, and I
Ashley
do.
Capital is no. Ashley
Stupid.
Capital
No,
is a
I do.
business.
Doing what they supposed
And they
to do.
doing what they supposed
Yes,
to
yes.
do.
See, I'm on
And if our government is
Pinball.
incompetent, is too incompetent enough to ask for what they need for them to get what they want,
but that's a lawnmower.
But
But that's a lawnmower.
Or a cracker
I'm
on the
saying-
hill and a tree cut
I'm-
down the backyard.
that's what they
And-
settled for.
Well, that's what they asked for. Will you give me a lawn? I'm saying, why couldn't they have left that park alone? It wasn't disturbing anyone. It had not been polluted.
Do you want me to tell you why?
And they have from Hamilton to
Do
Pearson
you want
Road.
me to tell you why?
that's why
Yes.
Because they have a big money
But
idea
That's
that
why I'm going
includes
to the
that
Gulf.
parking lot, and they don't care about their-
That's true.
That's the bottom line.
That's true.
They don't care.
But
And
Ashley
the
Park is
government
polluting.
what paid for. So since we've already paid for these handkerchief head Negroes, in the words of my late councilman, since
May.
we've already bought and paid for these handkerchief
Mhm.
head Negroes, we're gonna get our money's worth out. And when we get done, my family will have generational wealth, and
Okay.
your family can get up out of here.
We'll have
So
generational
she went
cancer.
to something. Can we talk about this? Because you talked
Yeah.
about your councilman, which was really, yes, you're in the first ward, but he was ours too. He was everybody's councilman.
Yeah, he was
And-
he was Flint's council.
And he was, he really was.
He was the country's
And-
council.
And, you know, all this stuff's going on with Hasselbank. All
Yeah.
this stuff is going on.
Only
I mean,
in Flint.
only in Flint. All of this stuff is happening with Hasselbank. You know, seniors are getting kicked out.
They got it. They
The
officially
name.
got an eviction notice.
They got their
They
eviction
got an
notice.
eviction notice.
And how do we,
served.
and what does the mayor do to appease us?
I know what we're gonna do.
Jedi mind trick.
Oh, let me say this. Let me say
Yeah.
what has happened at this point.
Yeah.
They illegally put Eric Mays out of a meeting. He's
90 days.
illegally. He
90
suddenly
days.
dies during this period.
Yep.
Then they get up in cahoots with whoever's holding his body, keep his body. He don't have a funeral till over a month later after his death because you had to go to court and fight for his body. Then they wouldn't pay his son the life insurance policy money. And now that and Eric Mays worked hard to get Hasselbrink open for our seniors. And now that you got that open, you're destroying his work. And then you're gonna do it in his name to appease
That's right.
these sucker handkerchief
And the
hair,
thing is-
tail Negroes, because you know what he's doing, but you're going along.
And,
Some of them
but
going
the
along
thing
with it.
is,
I don't
and see,
believe it.
people
I'm so
get
tired of it.
confused because it's not that he doesn't deserve.
Because he deserves it.
Yeah,
That's
but
what it
it's
should be
the
named after.
what they're doing.
They're
You know, they're
pimping out
trying
the
to.
seniors.
He's trying to pimp the black
they're
community.
Oh, he done pimped the black
That's what he's
community out.
doing.
He done-
And saying, leave me alone about Hasselbrink
We
because
slap his name
this
on there.
is
We're gonna take all the money.
Well,
Well, that Negro
Well,
right.
we'll see if they do. We'll see if they do.
And this is what's so
Because
funny
it's
though.
just words.
Because wait a minute. Because I'm gonna say his name. Johnny Billings supposed to be the director.
I don't know. I
Then
do
instead of-
Well,
not
the
know.
fire chief's wife
And
is.
the fire chief's wife got the director job.
Right.
Yeah, the fire chief's wife.
I just be dumb.
Yeah,
He got pimped.
Yeah.
too.
yeah.
Oh no, he didn't.
He
And
got
his-
led astray.
No, he
Bamboozled.
didn't. No, he didn't use it like that.
Okay,
And,
you
and
know.
Leon didn't say anything
Bust
at the
the tree.
meeting. He didn't come
I'm
forward to
telling you,
support.
it's vacation time.
But let me
lady.
say
Bust
this.
the trees. That's
I'm gonna say this about the first ward city council person.
Hmm.
He's doing what he's supposed to do.
I guess so.
And I'm gonna tell you why.
He's
He should do just what he want to do, because that's what he been doing. And then you
Gets
got
money
up there,
for it.
Well, they're
you
all
got
doing
up
things.
there and let him tell you, I'm gonna do it. And you fell for that. You fell for the
Miss Beverly's not going anywhere.
and that's
I do the work.
Let me
I
tell
do
you.
the work.
So you fell for the banana in the tailpipe. So
Mhm.
now it's backfiring, because that's
Yeah.
what a banana in the tailpipe do. And I don't feel bad for what he's getting away with, because he's doing what he's been doing. So now if you're gonna keep acting like a leopard ain't a leopard, a liar ain't a liar, and all this, you're gonna keep
If you
Well,
knew Jimmy was the snake
that
when you let
snake
him in
did.
the
Right.
Yep. If you
That
knew
snake
Jimmy
did.
was the
That's-
snake when you let him in
you
the
get
house, then
bit.
when
That
Jimmy
just-
fight
you
you,
get
don't
bit.
get mad.
everybody
right.
deserves a second. Look like you don't need a third chance. Pimp them out. Get
Yeah.
your
So-
your money, son. Get that 150 you got coming.
And he's
But
getting
But I
it.
do. I
That's
think
right.
I
And
think
send your
that's
son.
terrible.
I don't send your
that
son to
they're-
college.
I do
If they
think
don't want
that's
nothing,
terrible that they're
they-
using Eric's. That,
They
that,
not- yeah,
that-
no,
that's
that's-
really-
yeah.
that's the part that I'm
That's a
talking about.
travesty.
He
Right.
knows good and well.
That's a
he didn't-
travesty.
They did not. There was no love lost between them.
Right.
There was no love lost.
None.
between them.
But he
But-
got up on the news
Well, first of all,
and sang his praise.
to lose some love, you'd have to have love first. And
Well,
they,
that's true.
And they didn't have no love for that man when he was out here working for the community, trying to get you free roofs, free windows, trying to get you some of them
Get your
hood
porches
houses,
fixed.
trying to get you some of
your
them hood
stairs.
houses that they letting the roof just fall in.
Yeah.
He was trying to get them to you so you can fix them up and have some place to live. But these sellouts, these handkerchief heads,
Yeah.
went against him. And some of us, he ain't do nothing but fight and argue. He the problem. Okay, well, he's dead and gone. Why are you pimped out and turned out?
Still,
Well,
they still
This never
fighting
would
and
have
arguing.
happened.
This
on Eric
has
Mays'
been worse.
And they
Since
still
Eric-
fighting and arguing.
It's
right.
worse.
It's been worse.
I love
True,
it.
Since
I love
he
it. Y'all been lying
has
on
been
the
gone.
compliment. Good, drag.
Yep.
Mhm.
So
Drag.
that's I just had to throw
And the
that in
housing
when you brought
commission
up
is-
his name.
Oh,
Oh,
the commission. That the
What's
first ward
going
council
on?
person just left. I mean,
Oh, he left the
Yeah, he
housing
left.
commission.
Well,
And I understand there's a federal investigation because the staff is walking away, board members are walking
I
away
bet all the
from.
money gone.
Well,
I bet any funds that's supposed to be over there. I
that-
bet the money gone.
So
That's
who was the replacement? Has there been a replacement?
I don't think there is a
I think
replacement.
they had some people up for replacement, but I don't think that they ever got passed through to council, or I don't think they
Oh,
I don't think
Oh, council is forced.
speaking of
Yes.
replacements,
Yes.
Okay.
what's the time for?
The replacement for the third
Is an
ward.
election coming?
Yeah, it's an
Yeah.
election. I'm finna get. I gotta get out.
Even
here.
though it should have
They're
been.
gonna have secret meetings about it at
This
the
is what the
courthouse.
deal is concerning the
Secret
third
Secret
ward.
meetings at the courthouse.
Okay,
Because
the
they can get-
third ward of the city of Flint
Right.
is having a I guess like an appointment, because and they're petitioning. They're having a petition to get somebody in the third ward. And if you are interested in putting your name in the hat, you have to turn it in by Tuesday, January 21st, 2025 by 4 p.m. Okay,
Mm.
there will be a election held Tuesday, May 6th, 2025. So if you are interested in, if you live
That
in
will
the
be the
third ward,
primary.
and these are the rules so you can know. If a person has not lived in a ward for 1 year,
That's not a
Don't
rule.
run.
The first ward council, the second ward council person didn't live
I mean,
in her
it's a
ward.
rule just because they didn't follow it.
Oh,
You
okay.
know,
Well, I just want people
like
to
if
know.
they
know.
do, they don't fight. They don't
Okay.
So
fight.
But the rules are you have to stay in a ward
You're
for a
supposed
year
to.
before you can run. But of course,
You're supposed
We'll
to.
see.
the way they pimp out the black community, you can just show up and if somebody gonna fight for the community, and let them, break the rules and get in front of you.
Yeah. Yeah. And then
I think he.
go ahead, Mary.
Oh no, I was looking at.
I said I'm gonna be next then.
Yes, yes.
What's up there? Let me see. Think about all the plastic bottles that is. Tasha Lane,
Right.
America. The orange man is such a clown. Avoid erasing history while willful ignorance. I wonder where that lawnmower is now. It's gonna be a little about 7 minutes.
You
behind.
said,
Sorry,
you said
but
it.
yeah.
I was thinking it, but you said it.
There was too much Black history in that part. Candace said in the meeting last night that her ward hadn't gotten roofs on the homes, or had gotten roofs on the homes in her ward.
Where?
No, I think that may have been a
Some of
misunderstanding.
them FBI people, her friends, and what
Candace
Reggie?
Well,
Candace say, all my people. Yeah.
maybe that's what it is.
Took care of my people. I took care of mine.
I do.
Now,
I got
you-
it. Yeah, if you
you
ain't take care of
yours.
your people,
Nah.
then that's fine. But I
Nah.
took care of mine.
So, maybe the squatter inherited it.
Yeah.
There's a red lobster or a red rooster on the loose.
Oh, yes, I can attest to that.
That's such a disgusting move for the city to make. They're moving with a nefarious spirit and maybe
Mhm.
aspirin after Mays.
Yeah.
This is a move for Neely to make himself look like he's making a benevolent
Right.
act of kindness, knowing full well he's against everything.
No,
Mays
that's-
did.
No,
Yeah, that's
well,
right.
you're trying to
No,
run that
that's
2026 election that takes place.
If you he wants them to back off the Hassel Brick, so that's there. So if he does that, he's hoping that the people will back off the Hassel,
Mhm.
what he's doing to Hassel.
Well, you know, and that's so insulting though, because I mean, you think we're stupid
it's not
that we don't know.
It's not.
Yes,
So, you know,
insulted
They-
that
I
you
bet
think
you
we're
they don't
that
vote.
stupid.
But you
A
know
lot
what,
of them
Karen?
vote for him still.
if you would have said that to me,
Thank you, Steph.
before 4 or 5 years ago,
Mhm.
I would have said, no, they were not that stupid. But you know what?
Mhm.
No,
Some people
okay, the majority.
they don't even. They
Well,
just,
they might be still in elections too now. While we going so hard.
well,
on the
now we
voting.
know. Yeah.
You know, yeah, everybody ain't voting. But then here's the thing. Here's the thing. We know for a fact people died in the water crisis. We know for a fact we had a water crisis. We know for a fact it was rusting out engines at
Right,
the plant,
at the
brand
plants.
new engines at my plant, so I can contest to this. And this
Mm-hmm.
man got up in public, fought against admitting it was a water crisis first and
Mhm.
foremost, and then got up in public and said,
Tastes fresh.
"Water tastes fresh to me."
Tastes fresh.
And these sucker MCs,
Mhm.
so I can be nice about it, got right in there and supported him, put that sign in there. Yeah, vote for him. He's doing a good job. He pimps us appropriately. 'Cause that's all he does, pimping job. He don't whoop us when he pimp us. Just starve us and then we gonna get out.
And we're okay.
But he's in trouble with the people downtown.
who?
The one who wears the
Okay.
crosses all over, and he's kind of short, and he
But
works.
who's he?
He's
Who
kind
he
of
in trouble
short.
with?
He is short. I think the white people downtown, I don't think they're happy with him anymore. They're openly talking about
Yeah,
it.
they are.
They're
I wonder
openly
if-
talking
I wonder
about
is he
it.
gonna target them like he targets?
He hasn't the
He
power
can't
to
target
target
them.
them. He's
He
there.
can't target
The-
Dan
the
Kildee
problem-
or
No, he
Rick
doesn't
White.
The
talk
problem
Can't do
with
that.
Oh, it's me. Wait.
Yeah.
I know Mighty Whiteys ain't speaking out against him.
Yes, they are. They're coming
he's
forward.
officially pimped out and used
They
up.
are.
That's what I was about to
That's
say.
why
The
he's
problem with
doing
that
this
is
Hasselbrink
when you
thing, trying
get
to
used up
the
and you have no
blackface
more
back.
use.
And
Right,
they don't
he has
care
no-
about
Yeah.
Hasselbrink.
They
Right.
don't care
That
about
can-
Hasselbrink.
no.
Yeah,
Oh,
that's
you should have heard something. He was over at Hasselbrink. Well, even though if Leon don't do it, we gonna call Dan Kildee. He know what's happening to you. Okay, and he done probably said,
Dan
you
Kildee's out of
simple
office
enough
now.
to keep voting for him.
Dan
Don't look
Kildee
for
was
me to
done
come.
December the 31st.
But Dan
Man,
Kildee
it's-
said, I can back up trucks
He said
full
he
of
can't-
money.
He can vote for it, but he can't bring his truck up to City Hall. They have to apply for the money, which is what I was saying when I was running for election. Let's get a city council that will vote for this guy, because that's what you do. 5 votes, you can make your mayor move. But since the people so slow, don't know, and then this is our problem. You're so jealous that somebody gonna have something and be something. They gonna have something and be something with or without you. You only hurting yourself. Okay, so put your little pride and your ego. If you didn't do what you were supposed to do with your life, stop holding the progress of the community back. Okay, get you some mental health help. You guys are destroying the community. Yeah, it's destroying the community.
Oh, yeah, we
know.
Oh, that's what I was
Fill up on these next
The-
group. First word should be pissed off because they because they planned in their faces again. They
Yeah.
got played by Leon in office, and now they planned in your face to put House Spring in Eric's name.
Yep.
The Tanya Burns show said he bought out for a $12 chicken dinner at Cracker Barrel and a free tree trimming.
Yeah,
And a free
absolutely. Absolutely.
Mrs. Zambrinsky said
Wow.
that's a good question because her ward is the only one getting roofs on their house. B. Marie said I had heard
Well, I don't know where.
First ward block
She's
club
talking about the
groups were
7th ward,
plotting
remember
to
this?
remove her.
I wonder where.
Let's see.
I hope they are, because a lot of them plotted to get him in there. So get on your job.
I think the last year of office, I don't think you can do a recall.
I don't think you can do
You can't.
anything in
First
the
year.
first year and the
Or
last
last
year.
year.
Of course, we can find out something he's done illegally and have him.
This
have to have-
wait.
Hmm.
He's officially finishing up Eric Mason's term.
Yeah.
So this is.
Oh,
not
you're
his
talking
first
about
year.
first.
Yeah,
Okay,
this is
okay.
not his first year.
It's not his first year, but his
He just-
Not
last
his
year.
last year.
Yeah.
Next year is his last year.
No, 25 is his last
Oh,
year. We
so
have an
26.
election.
Mm-mm.
No,
So
no, this
he
is,
and Candace are safe.
yeah, and the mayor.
They're safe.
And the mayor.
Oh, that's why he cutting up on y'all. Yeah, Leon, drag
Right,
him
they're
down.
safe.
Yeah, drag him, Leon.
So
But I want the public to understand they're not going to be any recalls these next 12 months, 11 months.
These
They're
next
not going to be
11
any
months is
recalls.
not going to be any
So,
this
so,
is
so
right.
what that means is he's finished to get paid. He's gonna break all the laws he wants to. Like they said, he's gonna keep playing in your face, treating the first
If they
ward
don't
like the
get that
kids
third
they
ward
is,
seat,
because you lost sight and got so
Yeah.
childish, simple, and petty. So now we're playing with a jewel in our community, and our seniors, our most vulnerable population.
Mhm. And I want to
is
attest to
going
that.
is going to
You suffer. Yeah.
Is
And
going to suffer.
and we need socialization. That's the most
Yeah.
important
So
thing.
so
for
that's
seniors.
another angle to kill the north side.
That's it.
Even though it services the whole city of Flint.
The county.
Yeah, the county mostly. So that's another way to get you out your house and out the community, so they can move forward with their plans for your property.
And picture
So-
your park,
Yeah,
Castle Park, with
Yeah.
no trees.
go ahead. I mean, look.
That's
you
what
giving
they did on Hamilton
Well-
and Industrial
Well, you're giving it all away.
and
anyway.
North.
You
at
giving it all-
Oak.
And let me tell you
Yeah,
this. I
and
want
Oak
to put this
Park.
out here because
Mhm.
somebody told me these are the three people for sure that the Republicans are considering running for mayor because they own Flint. We don't. You don't have sense enough to vote for yourself. So, and they said they put Nilly's name out there, which we've just discussed. That
Mhm.
the powerful people are no longer supporting him. So he's like a bird with no wings. Then we got Delrico Lloyd,
Mhm.
and then Chris
And-
Martin.
Chris Martin.
I heard
Oh, I thought you were going to
What?
say
Three
Maurice.
people
What
that
are they only
Chris Martin
choosing
doesn't-
that?
But Chris
the
doesn't live in
Republicans
Flint.
are supporting. That's what they
Well,
said.
they can support him, but he doesn't live in
He
Flint.
Well, neither does Leon. They say he lived in my ward. The person who was on the Ethics and Accountability Board that took my seat don't live in first ward.
Well,
They said Candace didn't live in first ward.
no, you
Liddell
mean
didn't.
the seven.
Liddell didn't follow the rules, so they don't care.
Yeah.
They don't care.
Now
But,
that we know.
but well, we're going to put it out there. He doesn't live here in the city of Flint.
Yeah.
Okay.
Let it
We
be
got to at
known.
least put it out.
Yeah.
Let it be known.
Yep, we got to put it out
Let
there.
it
Watch
be
you
known.
roll up on it. They're doing just like I'm mad.
Oh, man, I got to, yes. Okay.
Welcome to the After Hours Print Shop, located in the Floyd J. McCree Theater building at 4601 Clio Road, Flint, Michigan. A minority-owned printing service in your own backyard. Printing, faxing, copying, laminating, and notary services. For more information, contact the After Hours Print Shop. That number is 810-820-3948. They have a grand opening special of 10% off all first orders.
Topic.
We're back.
before we go into our next segment, though, like, click, share, and subscribe.
That's
people.
right.
That's right.
Please.
Like, click, share, and subscribe.
We want to bring some good information to the people. So help us get
Some
this
accurate
information out.
information that
Exactly.
affects
Yeah.
you.
Yeah. So please help us with that.
Mhm.
So the next thing we had going on, we had I'm not gonna call him a gentleman because he's not a
A
gentleman.
person.
We had
A
an
male person.
individual,
An individual.
A human.
a human
Mm-hmm.
that was caught here for abducting women, and it seems to me that we find a lot of fugitives.
Coming to Flint.
Now
They
let me
come to
ask you:
Flint.
is this the guy who murdered the young lady down in Detroit,
Absolutely.
and her family tracked her cell phone?
That-
And I guess he had her phone, and he was here hiding out.
Where about? Do we know?
Now I didn't find out exactly where they picked him up
Uh-huh.
at because they just said Flint, and I haven't followed it any
Okay.
further.
Okay.
But I do want to say this because Stephanie said, "Why did they come here?" Because you don't have police, honey, and when you call the police, they don't even show up. So I could be out here killing you, and you can hit 911. Nobody's coming. That's why.
until you
Well,
let
in
it go.
911, for clarification of informing the public, is a county thing. It really isn't supporting the Flint community.
Oh, is that what the deal?
That is the real deal. We used to have our own 911.
Listen, and that
So
was one
we-
of the things we were working on. We wanted to bring 911 back to the city of Flint. And I don't know if it has changed, but I remember when I was in office, while we had a place on that board, we didn't have a vote.
Mm.
Now, how does that make any sense
And we're
that the
the
largest
biggest-
city in the county didn't have a vote?
Right. And there is no county without Flint.
Right.
Because you go
Just
get,
as a point
because
for
you go get
information.
people like that black guy who voted against his community and voted with 3 white Republicans who could care less about his community. That's how. That's the same way your school district loses the skill center.
But I want to hear about what happened. You all were talking about.
They found him and they picked him up and he
Here
fled from
in
Detroit.
Detroit.
He has been suspected of killing a young woman. It was
Human
a domestic
trafficking.
violence. So he's been accused of human trafficking. But he's also been this is a domestic violence situation. This young lady simply wanted to break up with him, and he showed back up at her house. Her family suspects this is when he abducted her. They went to his apartment and searched his apartment. It was you know how they do the fluorescent light. It was so much blood at his house.
Oh my
So
God.
they
Wow.
confiscated the dumpsters at his apartment complex, and then they tracked him to Flint and they apprehended him. But like I said, when I was running, we need a comprehensive policing criminal situation going on at all times. We have a crime problem that is
You
not
sure are
even being
asking for a
discussed.
lot.
Can I talk
But
about
that's local government.
I know that.
You'd have been the mayor. You know that's what you're supposed to be
I
doing.
know
How
that.
I got to be arguing with you
Because
about this?
we're not arguing it, but for
We
the time
arguing.
right now, it must be a lot to ask for because Tanya's been
Yeah.
asking for a safety plan since before she became a council person.
And why-
I did have one, however,
There-
and we
I'm tired
did
of telling
take
you
them
how
out of the
before, so
top.
I
Well,
know.
well,
Oh, yeah, the
y'all
police chief
Well,
would-
you was 17 days behind on the pipe replacement, so we can't put up with that.
yeah.
And as
Yeah.
of today,
Well, and
Well, we ain't
and-
doing pipe
and-
replacement no
and-
more. But when you get back in there,
Right.
you get back in
You-
there, you gonna be on time.
I'd be on-
Don't be no
I'd
30
be in
minutes late. They're
trouble.
gonna fire you. We recalling you.
Shit.
She must be stealing. She 30 minutes late with the pipe replacement.
and
Oh,
all the
they don't
police
care.
officers are at city council.
Whooping up on old ladies,
81.
beating up on
So,
old
there you
ladies
go.
and residents.
who's been to a
Grabbing
city
Miss
council?
Gladys.
Who's been to a
Gladys
council
down.
meeting lately?
I haven't been because
I
it's
zoomed
not-
it.
I can't go.
Okay.
I have not been to a council meeting probably. I think maybe October.
So we'll say Tanya Burns,
or
thank you for your
September.
service.
Yeah, Tanya, we said
Thank you for your service.
Unfortunately, I just can't. I can't go because I get angry, and then that that gives you anxiety after you
I
go
have-
to the
It's
meeting.
post-traumatic
You go
stress.
there, you can't go to sleep.
But when they're yelling at you, and then
And
one of
lying
their
on you.
and lying, and one of their rules are, well, we assume you shouldn't lie. I mean, that's a moral issue.
No, that's not no rule.
But they're yelling all the time. They're yelling and yelling and yelling, and that's what the second ward council person does. Her name is Lydell, or is it Yeldell? I'm not sure.
Big
but
deal.
Big Dell. I mean, it is embarrassing. It is truly, and this is out
Yeah.
my city,
It is.
and I'm not interested in
Um,
seeing that behavior at
you-
the council.
When you see there's things that are in the they're doing constitutional violations.
Absolutely.
We have the freedom to speak. We have the freedom to.
Clutch my pearls.
You can't hold
Mhm.
when you're told
Right.
you
Freedom
can't
to
hold a
speak.
sign.
You
That's
can't.
my-
Right, when you can't
that's
hold a
my
You
sign.
right.
can't applaud.
You can't. That's
They were
You can't
recalling.
applaud.
They were trying to
Mm-mm.
throw me off the ethics and accountability board for holding a sign.
Yeah.
Okay.
well. Didn't they throw some people out of council? That they were
Yeah.
throwing you
I'm
off.
thrown off for clapping.
So did.
They were throwing people out for.
And one lady
Could you
did.
sneeze?
And one lady did this in the audience. You're out of here.
Mhm.
That's your last warning.
Yeah.
Get out.
Mhm.
I say, what?
And I think the 7th Ward Council person was the one that did that, who wants to be the chair. We cannot
that's
elevate.
Oh, you got put out.
Oh, I think everyone
And she's
has.
also the one who got city funds to go take a trip for the weekend with Liddell
To Iowa.
for her job, for her day job.
Where
that
she
has
got
nothing
$300,000 of taxpayers'
Did she get
money.
that?
I don't know. That's what was on
I
the.
know she asked for it. I don't think she get it.
Well, how would we know? How would we know? How would we know? How do I know?
I'm going to put this out here.
She might be
I
getting
bet you any kind of cold hard cash, when they go to balance them books, half the money gonna be missing. All the water fund gonna be gone. Ain't gonna be no ARPA funds. You're not getting a roof or no windows or no clean
And Judy
pipes
gonna be somewhere talking
until
about
Ashton
it's a
Capital
spreadsheet.
owns your whole city. Write that down. That's just
She's gonna say she got her bathroom.
Yeah. It's like
That's what's gonna be
spreadsheet. Hold on,
next.
let me pull it out.
We need
The
$7 million.
finance
Wait a minute. I have a serious matter. I'm acting
What's
like Judy now. Act like I'm Judy. We need $7 million worth of trees, and I'm going to need.
And we're
you to
gonna-
support that. I don't care if you need a roof. You've been warned. I don't care about your water, your cancer cluster study, Mr. Woodson. Sit your
And the ARPA money isn't yours at the community. It's ours.
Well,
it's
What to do with it?
Let me
Okay.
And I want to plant some willow trees.
That's right.
Let me tell you something.
That's
And the
right.
importance
This
of that.
master is sitting
And
up
some
here.
daffodils.
You handkerchief heads and respectable niggers is not getting nothing. I need a new kitchen.
And
we're gonna
got it.
plant these trees.
And got it.
And my cousin needs a kickback for these trees.
There you go.
And you know what else?
And I need your vote.
And I used to date a black guy.
No, it wasn't. No color. That's right.
What color is that? Red, yellow, brown, orange. Is that Donald Trump?
Did you say Donald Trump? He's orange. He's orange.
Just like
So,
a sexy Cheeto.
Cheeto. He's a hot Cheeto, huh?
Sexy Cheeto. A Cheeto with a weed.
Rub in my mouth.
Let me tell y'all something. I was so mad about the election. I ain't even mad about Donald Trump no more.
I know.
These sucker MCs fall
Right.
right. But let me say this. I hope he don't mess my stock options up. Elon Musk is spinning around the country. But him and Elon gonna fall out in a minute. Now, I've got
Before the swearing in, they're going to do that. I'm telling you. Those two are at it. They're at
They're not
it.
even gonna make it to
They're not going to
the
wake
swearing
it.
in.
No.
President Musk. Don't let them do what they're trying to do.
I think he's gonna.
There's
make
a
it.
rooster over
I
there.
think Elon and him are gonna make it longer than y'all think you are, because you know what?
Elon got that money.
The
And so
underlying
he's gonna
fact is
have
both
to-
of them are greedy men.
And that's
And money will make strange. You see it around here.
Bedfellow.
You
Right.
Now,
No
listen,
pun
you see it
intended.
around here with chump
City
change.
council.
With that, you know what? They're right with chump.
You
change.
see it around here with chump change. You see
Mhm.
people flipping.
ARPA.
And no, I'm going.
It's lower than that.
It's lower
Oh,
than
lower
that.
than that.
That
Oh,
is that Cracker Barrel and a tree cut down.
Right. I mean, really.
well, yeah.
Really.
Oh, let me.
You can.
I got my sunglasses.
A lawnmower. That's right.
$1,500 or $500 to get you around here.
Is it some? Is it time? Is it time?
Just piss off everybody else. Let's throw the shade.
Well,
Oh, I've been putting them on off and on all night. I didn't know we had a.
Look,
Shade.
Okay.
look here.
Okay. Tell me about it. I could see you.
The
Go ahead.
pivot is real. The playing in your face and executing and laughing at you behind
Oh,
your
so
back
I
is
need those.
real.
They're my sunglasses.
Now you can
Yeah,
keep
they-
listening
they
to these
are.
people
Oh,
and telling you how great of a job they're doing,
Oh,
but you
They're
don't have to lose protection.
translucent. So
They're
they
human
fly.
trafficking.
Cute.
Oh, and let's talk about the young man who's missing off of Fleming Road that the news has not even spoken. We are missing several
Our children.
You-
Our
in our
children.
community that they don't even mention or acknowledge. Okay, human trafficking right around the corner in the first ward.
They. Okay, we need some news. How Landon? How we doing?
Mr. Hendricks, you're
I'm
up.
about to say, yeah, right now. I mean, I got a few comments, but
What's the comments?
it's going
Let's hear.
back to the other side.
Look.
What's the other side? What's that mean? Oh, I love those
What was
glasses,
that
man.
Those are so cute. I'm gonna have to
Yeah.
get some of those.
Oh, so they respond to
They're-
the light and
Yes.
Oh, I like those.
We need permission slips going out for you guys wearing shades. Okay.
Okay.
So after the
So will we get put out of council meeting for wearing shades?
No, but you
You
know,
But they don't like my pink glasses.
Well,
Somebody doesn't like my
because-
pink glasses.
well, because
you're in violation
we're in violation of
because somebody has
The
trademark.
Open Meetings Act.
Yeah,
People have trademark infringement. No, we infringing on people's somebody's trademark rights.
for wearing shades.
You
Oh,
can
but maybe I
have
honor them and I'm doing the same
We
thing
do.
that they're
That's what-
doing.
You can have
No,
prescription.
you know, it's just
Say it
you
again?
know
You
they.
have to have
they
a 10 prescription, and then you can bring it to
by the way,
Oh.
if
so
you want to know
you're
the
in
first
compliance,
person that
Mayor
actually
Weaver.
really did it, it's the Real Housewives Reasonably Shady podcast with Robin Dixon and
I used to love them.
Robin
Are
Dixon and
we're
Giselle
not
Bryant.
reasonably shady, are
No, but I'm just saying that's the first people that have really did it. You
we?
know, that's
Oh,
you know, but you
Oh,
know,
we weren't the first?
well,
What the hell?
So sick of
I
y'all.
can't believe it. We're not the
Miss
first.
Burns, for some of y'all comments, Miss Tanya Burns said, Miss Elizabeth Taylor, I love you, your spunk and your spirit. Going back up, this is what happens when you put farm animals on city council.
Ooh.
Patrick Jean, Janelle Brock said, Carol said that right, President Musk. Sheena Becton, I looked at the ARPA recovery plan, and it appears that she using a lot of big words.
Sheena, you have a
Sheena.
look. Don't be hating on your vocabulary, girl.
Plan, it appears that the disbursement may be a misuse of funds.
Absolutely.
it is a misuse of funds.
Submitting their quarterly audits of expenses.
Nope.
Oh, of course not.
Nope, they don't even do their
Burns
minutes.
said 2 of the 4 of you have been put out for speaking up, and the other 2 were warned. B. Marie said, so if Judy's kitchen costs $50,000 for remodeling, where does she reside? Patrick Jean.
Look,
B.
Sheena.
Shoes. We've been informed that her name is Red Rooster.
Yes.
And then question, how do you ladies feel about the meetings being as empty as they are with so much corruption going on?
But we're watching. I want the public to know that the public
People are
is
watching.
watching.
People watch.
People are watching.
I just think people are so tired.
Right.
And then I'm going to be honest with you that situation that happened after the councilman in the Third Ward's death, a lot of people probably aren't feeling safe.
Well, we have lost 2
that
council people
situation.
in
Right,
1 year.
yeah.
Feeling safe.
And then this is another thing. You can't take a chance of going to jail and needing an attorney trying to come down here to support my city council meetings when my whole local government darn near is corrupt.
Yeah,
I mean,
That's a point.
I can't get railroaded into a penitentiary.
And we've seen the city
Because
attorney
it's
be
nonsense.
used.
Yeah.
That they're using the city attorney to go after
The
people.
city attorney is letting themselves be used.
Yeah.
Well,
They can't be used.
Well, and we have another
If we-
new city attorney.
Well, I think the city
Another one. We
well,
just running
I
through
think
them
the
like
city
rollers.
attorney should be as corrupt as they want to be, especially when they're doing it wide open. And we got the news watching, we got the police watching, we got all these
The judges are watching.
Everybody is
and
watching.
participating.
well, if you
So I
have
think-
to, if you have to hold the person accountable that gave you the job,
Yeah, there and that, which means that we who have elected the mayor, who have elected the judges, who have elected city council, I have a right to go tell them what to do. It's a freedom of speech. It's an open meeting.
those
And if
It's
you
a
don't
kind
like
of-
what I say, it
That's
is.
Supposed to be.
But
It
let me
is.
say this.
But we can change the name of what golf?
The Gulf of America.
the Gulf of America.
Listen, and we can
And by
change,
Greenland.
and we can change the name to Hasselbrink, but we can't get pipes replaced in 2 times.
Or a roof?
But you can't be 30 minutes late
I wasn't 30
Let's
minutes
get it
late.
right.
I was a year ahead of schedule.
There
Thank
you
very
go.
much.
and got impeached. That's a
Go
darn
ahead.
good shame.
There you
Trying to
go.
impeach
Oh,
somebody.
yes.
I'm sorry, 'cause it tickled me too. I'm so sorry. I don't know. I can't even get it out. Oh, where did it go?
They don't
Somebody
like
said,
culture performance.
because you got real serious for a second. And somebody said, Carol leaning into the mic to make her point clear has me crying. And then somebody said, Stephanie Rogers, I'm hollering. And then she backed it again and said, Miss Taylor.
make you cut up.
Mhm.
They
They
do.
said that they haven't arrested anyone in Flint Council, just Saginaw Council. They said
Yeah,
they
they
arrested
haven't.
somebody yesterday.
Oh, okay.
You know, we
But they take Billy to court. So
She gotta pay for a lawyer.
she
and art. They take art to court.
and art.
Mhm.
Yes, yes. So I mean, it's like we're just
When does she go back to court?
Monday.
Okay,
I think it's Monday. I think it's the 16th. Is Monday the
Monday.
16th?
I-
Or is that Thursday? I'm not sure. It's the 16th.
Monday is probably the 14th.
14. Yeah.
Well, I think it's the 16th. And can we post that later?
It's
Maybe?
next Thursday.
I think it's Thursday
Kara.
coming up.
Yeah, it's next
Mhm.
Thursday. It's a week from today.
But
Billy, you have our support, sweetie.
And I will be
you know,
there. I will be there
I
with you.
cannot be
Yeah.
there because I got to go to work, honey. But you know, I'll be there with you in spirit.
Yeah.
And you know, I think at this point, because me and Stephanie were talking about this, and I think we're going to do some things. We just haven't figured out how we're going to execute this. But at some point, we as a community are going to have to raise funds just for legal fees to stand up for our constitutional
To stand up
and
for our
American
rights.
rights.
Yeah.
Because we don't have them doing anything
and,
right
and
in
the
the
law
city.
is literally laughing in our face like
Mhm.
the poor handkerchief head. No, not handkerchief because we stand, but the poor Negroes. And we breaking the law, but they can't fight it. They ain't got no money.
Right.
And then
Well,
they
there's
attack your
excuse
job.
after
And then they
excuse.
attack your job. It's like Miss
Right.
Bell. Miss Beverly would like to fight for Hassel Break, but this lady is out of a job now and has been evicted by the mayor. And he just gave her an award last year for doing a fine job, but yet he's throwing her out today.
And the
because-
ombuds.
and because and Miss Little too,
Mhm.
they threw her out.
That's right.
And then they threw me out because me and Miss Billy were standing up for Miss Shaxton, which
Yeah.
is the ombuds person.
Yeah.
So this is the
And we
repercussion.
still don't have.
And we still don't
We
have an
still do
ombuds
not
person.
have an
And that was
ombuds
not-
person.
And that was to stop you from filing
Right.
complaints and having discretion. So now when you file a complaint against a city leader,
Well, you
now
can't.
they
Where are you
know-
going to file?
You can't.
Well, you can
You file it in the mail.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
You,
Yeah.
you
And he
can't.
gonna look
And-
at it and he gonna tear it up. Police, I need
I
you
was
to go
gonna
over
say,
there
follow
and
the
pull
people in
Landon
the
over and pop him in
basket.
top of his head 2 times and take his kids to CPS because he filed a complaint against me.
Mhm,
This is how this man is getting down.
mhm,
She
mhm.
said
And then-
16.
The 16th.
The 16.
Oh,
And then you have
Thank you.
the Ethics and Accountability Board.
there is
And
no.
I'm gonna
Go
pull
on,
I'm gonna pull one of these old words out that the old folks used to use. They have the unmitigated gall
Bladder.
to sue the council.
And did. And the judge heard it.
Wait a minute, this is the kid
And took them in the room and talked to them secretly.
because they violated together.
There.
The person that was over your water crisis lawsuit, Trishelle Young, is sitting on your ethics board.
And made
Okay?
money.
And
Made money.
millions
Made
off your
money.
back. And
And the people have got
and you-
nothing.
and you
Nothing.
ain't get nothing because the
Nothing.
lawyers
Yeah.
It's all
decided they
gone.
need more money.
Yeah.
So that's why you ain't got to die with that.
Yeah.
Then she
Yeah.
ran to be prosecutor because evidently they think you slow. And then the
But not too slow because she didn't get it.
well, yeah, they do that.
She keeps
But
running.
he knows what they want. He said at the end of 2024 we would have our water crisis money. Remember he said that?
But he
Who said
lies.
that?
He lies. He lies.
Oh, well, who listened to
Girl,
him?
His education, he lied about it.
He lied for the lie for the
Well,
lie.
they said he voted for
At
it.
all.
That's
He
true.
had a degree for 20 years and that was my team.
Yeah. And he's yet to correct it, is my
That was his
understanding.
staffer that did that.
Yeah, he's
But wasn't
innocent.
the staffer at the time Candace?
Candace
think
and
it
Clyde.
was. There you
Candace
go.
and Clyde.
The
The
same-
the
so
same
they-
two that work
so
for
they
him
just
right now.
It was the Clyde
Yeah.
Clyde Candace.
That's right.
Yeah.
It was
It's a
one of them.
revolving door.
They just-
Yeah.
It's a revolving door.
B. Marie said unethical and unaccountable.
Mhm.
Yeah, exactly.
Mhm.
Patrick Jean said Joe needs to go to the nursing home and wait on the jello to come through.
Boom!
I gotta say, Sheena.
Patrick Jean.
got me.
Boom!
Patrick Jean.
I ain't even put my glasses on.
Let's see.
You gonna get this
Patrick
shade.
That ain't no shade. That's a fact.
Yeah, it's true.
So, B.
You gotta
Marie,
do
we
no better
love
than
you
that.
and support you. That's Tasha Lynn. Sheena Beckton residents should inundate the ACLU with complaints and grievances.
No.
They shouldn't even be able to rest because Flint is so loud in their ears with reports. Brenda Boyd says, get a grant. B. Marie said, thank you. Go make you some money. Stephanie Rogers. I know how to read that.
He read it all wrong.
That's gonna make you money. I put something in there. You know, make you something money. John O'Snow said Poe Negroes. Sheena Beckman said marking the calendar to support from afar. And then
Thank
she
you.
said, I love a good unmitigated in the argument. John Malley said, I understand the Dell. The big moves is now, according to Mitchell's, she's the red rooster. That's a better fit for her. And then Mayor Weaver gonna block y'all. Can't take y'all nowhere.
We're bringing it to you straight
That's
with
right.
no chaser.
That's
How about
right.
that?
We are
Straight
bringing
with no chaser. That's how we're
We
rolling.
ain't sugarcoating it.
That's
We
right.
never have it.
We are
Yeah,
not.
we giving it to you
Like you
raw
want
and
it.
uncut.
Yeah.
Raw and uncut.
Oh, I hit the mark. Y'all the triggers.
Oh
Okay.
Lord.
You can have it if you want it. If you want it,
She does the
come
background
and get
too.
it, babe.
I don't know what she's singing. I can't get no background.
Yeah.
She
Cool in the
And they
game.
just got inducted
They
in
did the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame.
There
She
you go.
singing,
Yes, they did.
singing the loud
'Cause
version.
The
The loud
recognize
the Las Vegas version.
Okay, well you keep that day job.
Yeah, you. I want you to get up.
You keep your
I want
day
you to
job.
make sure you set your alarm clock in the morning. Okay.
You know what? Before we leave, something I want to say because you started this, and I tried to pick it up too. Because no, this was good. Because if you haven't had a chance to see Clarissa Shields,
Oh, yeah.
Mm.
The Fire Within, you need to go see that show.
Go see it.
You know, when I was listening to Viola Davis and then and watching
Mhm.
Clarissa, you know,
Mhm.
just the struggles and challenges and
How
what
they're
they
parallel.
did. Right.
Even though they're in
And
two different
exactly. Two different stages
Disciplines.
of life. I mean, two different disciplines, two
Mhm.
different
professions,
stages of life.
but the same truth.
Young black female, older black female.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, they're not the same.
No
thing.
change.
But it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter.
At the top of their game.
And that's why, yeah. And
And
that's why
also-
we have to be about this business.
Clarissa Shields has a fight here in Flint, Michigan, February 2nd at
I think it's gonna be a Dork
the
Federal.
Piranha, the Piranha Center door.
Who's she fighting?
Someone that weighs a
Some
lot
big
more.
girl.
Yeah.
She's something.
She a big girl.
Flint, let's
Big
come out
Sasquatch.
support.
She fighting
And I should have told
No,
you.
she fighting Big Dale. She fighting Big Dale.
Flint,
We might
come
have
out
to
support
get
Clarissa Shields. We want to take care of our own, even
Yes.
if nobody
That's
else
right.
Yes.
And that show is
It was
really
Right. I told you.
really
great.
good.
The
Yeah.
movie was just awesome.
Yeah, it
And it
really
was-
was.
And you know what? It demonstrated the true grit of
Mhm.
Flint.
Yeah.
It wasn't no
Right.
glamorization.
It was
It's
just
ran down.
you need to
right.
go see it. You
Mhm.
can go see it. It's on Corona Road at the theater there. It's at the
Trillium.
Trillium in Grand Blanc. But go see it. Go
Don't
see
miss.
Right.
It's good.
Right. You need to go see it. You
Support
will not
support our
be
own.
disappointed.
Mhm.
Absolutely.
You will not be disappointed. And then I want them to go and look at on the Golden Globe
Yeah.
YouTube.
Yeah.
We need to
check out-
blow up her
We
numbers,
might
Viola
need to
Davis.
be,
We need to
right
blow that
in
up.
them.
Yeah.
You know, I'm gonna
We
be
do.
honest. I'm just tired of the way we're being treated. We're accepting it. Y'all know I said this when I was running. It is time for a boycott. It is no reason why we haven't shown up on City Hall's line to let this mayor know these are shiesty moves you laying down. We're not happy about it and we're not with it. I think we pass up grave opportunities to band together as a community to move us all forward, black,
Well, you
white,
know
old,
what?
and young.
I agree with that, but the other problem we have is they have splintered us. You know, they have done that same old trick that we fall for every
Jim
single
Crow.
time. They don't change the recipe. And it's
Village.
conquer and divide. And we have been divided so much in this community
Yeah.
that we're in splinters.
Yeah.
And
That's-
to come together has been so difficult. And there are people that are putting things in place to keep us
Well, that's-
divided.
Yeah, but that's
They want because it benefits them.
well, you
And they're
know,
being paid to do
They're
it.
being
that's what
paid
I'm
to
saying.
do it.
You give them $300
Right.
and you know
Exactly. You know,
Might not even be
you
300.
get to be on an unpaid board seat or something
Yeah.
and vote for what they want
And
you
then
to
Yeah.
if you
vote for.
steal, now if you steal If
Right.
you sit on the housing commission still, and you still off the ARPA fund, we gonna make you a council person.
There you go.
That's when you get the big money. That's when you get the millions. Now
Mhm.
you do
Or
your
if you
part.
evict people with a dread,
Yeah, and then
I just
sleep
wanna-
with your tenants, sleep with your burn down a few
burn
houses,
down some
and
houses.
we're gonna take care.
And no accountability, no financial reports, no nothing. So Judy, you can just quit council because you don't do any finance reporting. So
She don't
what's
have
the
to.
point?
She got
She
that.
doesn't
She
have-
got the spreadsheet.
That's the
She
point,
ain't
though.
even-
They don't want.
Wait a
They don't
minute.
want the public to know.
And wait
about
a minute.
the
Remember when they was
finances.
doing the city budget,
Mhm.
and the man, the CFO over finances, I was still on the ethics board. He decided he gonna use Judy numbers. What the
He sure did. He said, "Go
What
ahead,
the-
Judy."
Sam Hale.
What she said.
Please do tell. When have they started letting the council person do the budget for the city over the CFO over the finance?
Well, you know that man he looked like he didn't even know where he was at half the time. He didn't know if he was at the council meeting at the Shady Pines retirement home. Or
Okay,
where he was
you
at.
said-
He didn't know
you
where
said
he
the
was
Shady
at.
Where's Miss Green? Where's Miss Green who was doing finance? She's not been
Somewhere
there.
trying to keep her job probably and lay low.
I
and
don't
stay
know
out of
because they
the-
changed so much. I
and stay
can't.
out the fray.
Yeah.
What's that? Shelley. What's her name?
Mm-hmm. Miss Green.
Well, I feel like this. When
Was she over water or
You have
was she
something
over?
to tell us?
I thought it was finance.
Okay.
Sheena Beckton said, Lord, Carol with the lead, background, the bass, the piano,
She did it
all in one sing.
She did. She did.
Miss Richburg said, Carol is definitely Mays Jr. John Malley, Mayor Weaver, you and the ladies really do a good job mixing up the topics. Keep it up.
Oh, good.
Elder Sephorina, or
Mhm.
Sophia Folks, I really enjoyed the information shared. Sheena Beckton said, y'all need to take her after Tanyonse and do a 2-hour show. John Malley
So I could be doing 4-hour shows.
John Malley asked, how long was the movie?
Oh, Clarissa Shields movie. What was it? About an hour and 40 minutes? Something like that. 45.
Wasn't longer than 2 hours.
Yeah, that's what I said.
Yeah.
Miss Richburg
It was
said,
really good.
now stop, Sheena. She's down to 3 hours. John Snow said, great content, ladies. Patrick Jean.
What? Shout out to Snow.
Yeah, that's right.
Shout out to my brother, and thank you for all the love and support.
Oh, my bad. What do you, this Patrick Jean said, what do you do when the mayor and the state rep is literally in the same bed?
You get pimped out and turned out.
Woo!
Tanya Burns said she was there yesterday. Stephanie, he don't even know his name. John Snow said everybody shared a live to 10 or more groups. Yeah.
That's right.
Thank you, Miss.
John.
Thank you, Mr. Snow. Thank you, Mr. Snow.
Last but not least, Mayor Weaver, you need to say that again because you're bursting their bubbles saying what they don't think. We know what they're up to in the Black community. Keep the vision alive and well. The Willie Lynch.
They keep it, yeah, absolutely. The Willie
Mhm.
Lynch,
We got you.
yeah.
Mhm. It is.
Yeah.
It is. Wow. It's been a lot. I'm so glad we're back. Happy
Yeah.
New Year. Happy New Year.
Happy New
I
Year,
miss you,
everybody.
That's right. Same here.
Yeah. So we gon'
Keep clutching our pearls.
yeah,
we right in
we gonna do
2025.
we're gonna do some
Mhm.
stuff this year. We're gonna
Mhm.
do some different things and think outside of the box.
So
Mhm.
come on with us.
And wear your pearls with us.
So like what they say, what's the song from Lakeside? Hey,
Come
come on,
on.
come on, take a ride. It's a party over here.
That ain't no job. It's live, it's all the way live.
Don't even have to walk, don't even have to drive.
Just slide, simply slide.
Control the
And
bed.
9 to 5 and just
Sing
sail on
along.
with us.
That's
Just
what you
sail.
do.
Yeah, there you go.
But thank you all for tuning in this evening.
It's been real.
It sure has. We're glad to see you. Glad to be back.
Yeah.
Go Lions.
That's right.
Mhm.
That's right. Okay.
Yes.
And what do we say to the haters?
W's, nothing but W's, nothing but W's.
We win.
Yep.
Don't hate.
That's right.
Don't hate.
Congratulate.
That's right.
If you're not
Elevate.
good, if you're not
Elevate.
good, we might send you a line shirt.
And remember, and remember,
we do
keep.
gotta- Tasha Lynn, I promise we ain't forgot about you.
And
We're
we
gonna have to
I didn't hear my part. I got the shirt for you. They got the mail
Oh,
inside.
I got a mail. Tasha, I'm a mail it out, I promise.
Hey, let me know about
I
how
know.
to get that
I'm gonna have
purse.
to send you something else along with the
The
shirt,
purse.
Tasha.
Right.
Okay, one more day.
Yeah, they still got one more day to enter the contest for the
Purse
for the
for
purse for
okay.
the micro vanity bag.
Okay.
For
That I'm getting.
I got one more day to
You
enter
gonna
the
get the purse.
contest for the
Well, I'm
micro vanity bag. Make sure you check the Urban News Station page for information.
Share my mind. Share my mind.
Giveaway.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, she
I
did a
entered the
giveaway.
contest.
You did?
I did.
So let's see if Liz wins.
Yeah, I entered the
So
contest.
tell them all they got to do. You know, they got to watch video, comment, subscribe to the YouTube channel,
Yep.
comment on the YouTube channel, but they should look up the details. I ain't gonna tell
Oh,
them
let
all.
me say
of it.
this. Let me say this as well. Also, before we go, if you want to support Hasselbrink
Oh, yeah.
and contribute to their legal fees, please go to Hasselbrink's website. And a matter of fact, I want to try to pull up some of their information because it is important that we support our community. We
Yes.
cannot talk all this smack and then don't support. Nothing happens when you leave a person hanging all by their lonesome. So we definitely want to make sure that we don't just talk about it, that we are being
Doing
about
it. Yes.
And in
Thank
doing
you,
so,
Carol.
that means we have to sometimes give up a few dollars or maybe show our face at an event that we probably really didn't have the time or wanted to go to. But because we are about community, we have to support those things. I'm trying to find the information to give to y'all.
If not, we'll
We'll put it
definitely
in
put it
there.
on the page.
Okay, we'll post.
Yeah,
it
we
up
sure will. We'll post
not
that on
sure.
the page.
there. And so we definitely, like I said, we
Yeah.
definitely want to do that.
There's
want
a lot
to s-
going on. In
We
this
want to support
community.
Hasselbring and Miss Beverly's
Mhm.
programming there. Yeah.
We want a third ward council person. I want WT Stevens
Without
to
a
get their
squatter.
money.
Oh,
And
yes.
You know, I want WT Stevens
Yes.
to get their
Yes.
money. I
We
want
need
the
WT
pipes
Stevens to get
changed.
their money. We need our pipes changed. We need a
All the way
public
into the
safety
house.
plan.
Yes.
Uh,
Yes.
But we are gonna have some more good news too when we come back.
Okay.
It's like, what you know? I was joking.
I love the good
Hey,
news.
that's gonna
I love
happen,
the good news.
And before we leave,
Just so I can.
before we leave, 3912. That's what it is today. 3,912 days. Clutch them pearls, girl. 3,912 days.
I need to play that
Since
back.
we have not
39.
exactly had access to clean water. Now somebody's
Hmm.
ought to be in trouble. Somebody's ought to be in trouble.
Ain't nobody
Besides the people.
Ain't nobody went to jail. Ain't nobody did no time.
And this is my thing. This
Ain't
is
nobody
another
paid
reason.
no fine.
And this is another reason that we need to raise legal fees because yes, we sued them on the front end, but that was under the pretenses that they were going to change the water too. You have not changed the water. You continue to put my health and my safety on the line, and you continue to charge me these astronomical water rates. So I think it is time to file another class action lawsuit against the city of Flint for one, price gouging and for poisoning me. And now you know you're poisoning me and you're continuing to do it. And I have to buy bottled water. That's an additional
That's what we're
fee.
drinking.
And you need to be
Right
paying
now.
for this bottled water. How dare you charge me several hundreds of dollars every month for water, and I can't even drink it. Might be dying from bathing
I
and,
can't
and
think
still
of a
gotta
single
buy
person
bottled water.
that I
It's
know
time
that
for a
lives in the
lawsuit.
city of
It's
Flint
time
that
for
does
another
not
lawsuit.
have-
I
And let's
agree.
get a real lawyer this
Can't
time.
think of a single person.
I agree.
I don't know.
But on that
Nobody
note-
water out of the tap.
10
Everybody,
years?
thanks for tuning in.
Yeah. Happy New Year,
Yeah,
Happy New Year.
everyone.
Thank you.
Happy New Year.
And
Thanks
come
for.
and clutch your pearls with
Yes.
us
Yes.
next time.
Clutch your
we'll see
pearls
you
with
in
the
what,
pearls.
2 weeks? Are we
See
gonna-
you in two.
see you
2
in
weeks.
If it changes, we're gonna let
We
you
might-
know.
That's
We
right.
might. You never.
We might have some
we might
pop-up
sneak in.
surprise shows. You don't know
I
what
like
we might
that.
do in
I like
2025.
that.
Go Lions.
That's As of January 9th, 2025, Flint has gone 3,912 days without clean water.